Styx seems to be showing, well, she's not happy, obviously, on the way that she is sort of lifting her lips, exposing her teeth. That's not normally a good sign. I don't think it's towards us, though. Otherwise, she would have showed that she was really unhappy with us. But here's one of the older Styx cub. I haven't seen them for a long time. Now, JC, you're wondering if there's any word on the rest of the Styx cubs. Unfortunately, I have no idea. Like I said, it's going to take me a couple of days to get back into everything to find out where the lions have been. At the moment, it's just one lioness here with a youngster. But if I'm not mistaken, I think there were six Styx cubs, 4 younger ones, and then also the 2 older cubs, but I literally have not seen them for a very long time. The last time I'd spotted them, it was not the greatest view of them. It was with Hosana. He was up a tree. They had apparently chased him up a tree. It was just actually quite close to Twin Dams. All the action seems to be hanging around this area. Again, water, which is one thing we need to keep in mind during these dry seasons, is that water is vital than the vegetation itself. So we will have a lot of sightings around Buffelshoek Dam, around Vuyatela Dam, and around Twin Dam. See that? I don't know what's upset her so much. Hello, girl. She's happy to walk past the car, not worried at all. See, then she's not upset with the cars. I wonder if she actually hasn't smelt something. See that? She keeps sort of, maybe they're hunting. That could be another potential option. Maybe she's looking for the rest of the pride. There are 3 adult lionesses in the Styx pride now. Hello, beautiful. You've got lovely eyes, don't you? But you can see, unfortunately, they've still got, they're not the cleanest looking lions. They're not like the Nguhumas, but we know that the Styx do carry mange, and they haven't seemed to beat it. What are you looking at? I'm going to quickly... did you see anything, Orbs? Oh, Impala. Fantastic. So William and Aubrey are just sitting here, the guide and tracker team from Djuma. Now they actually came across, and remember I said to you that they were going to go and see if they could follow up on them. They said that there are some impala, and we're in the same area where we had that incredible sighting where the impala walked right in front of Tundi. Do you remember that on the fire break? It was maybe even a month ago now, maybe a bit longer ago. It was Sebastian and I, and the impala do really, really, really like it around this area. Again, the wind just blew my hood on. Maybe it was just have to stay like that for the rest of the day. So that's obviously what's happening. Now, well, an impala is not a great meal. I don't think she's enjoying this cub. I think she's actually agitated at the fact that the cub is around and could potentially ruin their hunt. And that's exactly what I think is going on. She's growling. Yeah, the cub just sat down. Yeah, you better listen. Now, I don't know if this is the mother of the cub. You could see that definitely has had youngsters suckling off of her. These cubs should be about 6, maybe even older, 7, 8 months old now, I'm trying to think. The youngest ones must be close to about 6 months now. Like I said, it's so hard to keep track, especially when you don't see these animals for a very, very long time. So there's lots of vehicles coming through here now. And so what we're going to do is, most of you know, I don't like to crowd the animals. So as soon as there's too many people on the boundary, and I feel like these animals are being pressured, I'm going to remove myself from the situation. That's just me and how I feel about the animals. I'm just checking. So I haven't seen where the others are. Okay, Senzo, can you see the impala? Let's just show you what they're looking at. Down there's a gap. So you'll see a power line, and that's because we have these power lines on the main roads. There's an entire herd of impala just down there, completely unaware of the lion's presence, and they're actually downwind of the impala, which is where they want to be. In fact, you can see there's just a vehicle in the bottom left-hand corner. They're near the guards that are on the boundary, and they're completely unaware of the lion's presence, and that's what the lions want. The lions want that to happen, they've actually got a very good chance here. Lots and lots of timberties around here that would create good coverage, and also quite a few drainage systems, so they could go in, they could get right underneath. Yeah, let's just watch this lioness. She's not happy with this youngster. They could literally get right underneath the impala, and then, well, lions move very quickly with a charging speed of 22 meters per second before that impala could even twitch its ear. Hopefully the Styx lions could catch one of them. Like I said, not a big meal though, but it's better than nothing. You've got to take what you can get out here, especially when you unfortunately have a parasite attacking you constantly. They can't seem to get rid of this mange. In fact, I actually must say, I think, in my opinion, from the last time that I saw them, I think that this lioness looks in fairly good condition. I mean, I remember last year, it was so sad. It was really absolutely devastating. See, it's definitely got mange, but at this age, I think it'll do all right. As long as they constantly keep getting... what is wrong with me? I'm so excited now. As long as they're constantly catching things, and eating and drinking and staying sort of fit and healthy, they'll be fine. It will be there, but they'll be okay. And Liz, thank you. You also agree. You also say that they look in much better condition. And their condition will improve. Just because now there's better opportunity for them to catch animals. The herbivores are going to start to get weaker and weaker now because there's not enough vegetation around. Well, not any vegetation that's got really any good sustenance to it. And that's when the lions and the leopards and the hyenas and all the different predators, you really, really get to see how amazing they are. And some it's a bit more difficult for them. All the vegetation is lush and green. The animals are healthy. They fight back. But this is the better time for them. And again, though, I suppose it's much of a muchness because the rain is really good for mange as well. So I can hear the oxpeckers. They're flying overhead. I wonder if they know that the impala now. I'm just trying to think. Senzor, if I swing left hand down, am I going to miss those mud wallows that are behind us? Yeah. Okay, let's do that. I actually want to go along the fire break. I want to see if I can't find the other lionesses, but I also don't want to drive. Okay. What I'll do is I'll actually send you across to Tristan now while I try and navigate, and we'll also fight the wind. So we'll see you in a little bit.